ACC Championship game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Supremacy in the SEC at stake here. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets against the Illinois Fighting Illini. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Joel Platt, and Holly Rowe is patrolling the sidelines for us today. Hey, Holly.
It is a beautiful day, but I can tell you it is very cold down here on the field. I see a lot of players putting their hands by the heaters. There's a lot of heaters set up here on the sideline. We'll see how that impacts the game. Keep you posted from down here on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. We'll see how the weather affects this game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Single back, takes the handoff. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
Chris, I think they need to change the look up here defensively on first down. With 2 safeties back, it's just too easy to gain yards on the ground. They're giving them a free 4, 5, 6 yards every single time. That's keeping them out of passing situations, and you can't get your pass rush going. They need to adjust. I'm a big fan of this back. You can tell he understands the game. He understands situations. You can see he knows where he needs to get, and he's able to get the line to gain, move the chains for a first down.
And there's the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
The key to third down success is being good on first down, and here the defense does a great job on first down of bowing up and stopping the run, and that's the key to this thing. If you can create long yardage situations, now they have to throw the football, and that pass rush can start getting after them.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. On the run, it's Valentine. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
I think his best strength is havoc plays. He's constantly in the backfield. It doesn't matter if you're throwing the football, he's after the quarterback. If you're running the football, he's in the backfield, tackling the running back. He's constantly in the backfield, which is just a pressure situation if you're on offense.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he's hauled in way downfield. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Illinois. No chance to catch him there. You can't have a better start than that in a championship game. Right out of the gate, Joe, executing beautifully, and they draw first blood with that long drive.
Chris, it's goal number 1 for your offense to go out there, establish a rhythm, and try to get that first score of the game. That's exactly what they're able to do. Here's what I loved about it was the execution. Quarterback played well, offensive line played well, right down the field. What great rhythm they established here on the first drive.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now. One play moves the ball to the 44, and it'll be first down. Dropping back, it's Wyola. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Well, Chris, when you throw the football this late, you know the coverage can close. And here the window is there early, and then it closes late, and that should have been picked off. That could have been taken back for 6.
2nd down after the incompletion. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Short pass finds the tight end.
Man, my favorite thing about corners is when they're aggressive and they tackle well. This is just an easy hitch on the outside. It's man coverage, and so this corner is on an island. If he doesn't make this tackle, it's going to be a big gain, and he steps up and does it beautifully. This guy is always willing to stick his nose in there for the tackle.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. The pocket breaking down. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. They continue to feed their reliable wide receiver. Joe, he told us he came to this program to play for a championship, and he's got his opportunity here.
This has just been such a tremendous fit. You come in here, obviously this program wanted to target the wide receiver position and bring someone in to solidify the outside. Meanwhile, he wanted to come in and compete for a championship, get more opportunities and more targets. All of those things have happened.
They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch, he'll be short of the marker. To the air, it's Wyola. Caught in the flat by the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Critical moment of this conference championship. Third and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on third down. Caught near the sticks. It's Marsh. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal. The offense sets up in scoring position with a new set of downs. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They finish off the scoring drive.
We can't start any better than that as an offense. You get that ball and you go right down the field for a score. You know, a lot of times these offensive coordinators create scripts the first 10 or 15 plays. They map them out during the week. Well, this one was mapped out perfectly.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters in the part of that receiver.
Well, Chris, it wasn't technically a pass breakup, but there was nowhere to go if he even caught that. And in fact, I feel like he was even hearing some of the footsteps. You kind of understand the drop because the defense was all over him.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. It's another deep shot. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
This is just solid coverage in the back end, and they told us that they were going to be aware of these deep shots. They knew that they were going to get some aggressive calls from this offense, and here it shows up early in this game. But again, the coverage is sound, and what I love about them is their ability to track these routes deep down the field. Try to take a shot, but the coverage is there.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's caught. It's Watkins. It's not enough for a first down. It'll be 4th down and 1. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. A deep shot to the right. Oh, he's got it down inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown, fighting Illini.
That is exactly what the doctor ordered in this situation. Tight ball game, and they drive the length of the field. Great execution from everyone on the offensive side to go all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
Turn starts inside the 15. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. Short connection to the tight end here. Goes out of the bounds, but a solid gain is just short of the 40.
A big tight end who can run after the catch, Chris, that is every quarterback's dream. All you got to do is hit him in stride, and he does the rest. This guy is sensational.
Will be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Chris, there are some players that when they have the ball in their hands, they just hate to be tackled. And that's this guy. He's always fighting for extra yardage, and here he's able to get 2, 3, 4, 5 extra yards after contact.
Looking to throw it on first down. Taking a shot deep down the right side. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Boy, you don't see that often. He is normally so sure-handed, and as a quarterback, that cannot creep into the back of your head. Keep going to him. Remember, he's one of your best players.
They look to throw it here on second down. He finds the running back in the flat. Oh, he's got open space. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17. Illinois has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the back now goes in motion. Scanning the field. It's Raiola. Throw to the sideline. Steps out after a short gain. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
It is such an advantage for an offense to have a running back that can get on the outside and catch the football, in particular when a defense wants to run man coverage. You can see this is a mismatch here. He's faster than the linebacker, and he gets the ball and gets a nice gain down the field.
Looking to throw again. Defense is coming after him, and he'll just throw it away to avoid the sack. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. Just throws it away, but takes a big hit in the process.
What a great job by this pass rush. On third down, they're able to get pressure on the quarterback and contact him as he throws. That contact, it produces an incompletion. Now it's fourth down.
So they'll pass up the chip shot field goal attempt and go for it on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. 4th down. The offense will go for it. Now the Illini call a timeout. That's their first. They have 2 more to work with here in the first half. And the Yellow Jackets will look to convert here on 4th down. Design quarterback run. Bring him down, but not before he converts that 4th down play. The Yellow Jackets will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Press coverage now from the secondary. Gets back to the line, but no closer to the end zone than that.
I love how this defense is flying upfield. Look at them disrupt the timing of this quarterback-oriented run game by getting into the backfield. He's got nowhere to go. This play is stopped before it ever gets started, and it's a loss for this offense because of the aggressive nature of this front seven.
Here's a handoff testing the middle. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Chris, somebody needs to tell this quarterback that there is a P in the RPO. That's clearly a pass read. He gives it to the back, and they're all over it. The defense was swarming in the backfield for a loss.
The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. The corner's now playing a couple yards off the ball. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Defense makes the recovery, a turnover. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. It's a shotgun run call. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
This has always been a pet peeve of mine from a quarterback perspective, is these nondescript run plays against what is clearly a run-oriented defense. You've got to have the opportunity to throw play action, create some sort of little RPO, give the decision to the quarterback and not just calling this on the sideline.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. He'll ride the back again here. Solid run. They'll bring it back to the 28-yard line.
Yeah, Chris, I like this play right here because after a 2nd and 10, what you want is just a manageable 3rd down. I've always thought, like, hey, get half of this back, create a 3rd down that's more manageable for the play caller and for the quarterback, and that's exactly what they've done here.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Time was running out here in the play clock, so they'll spend the timeout. Just the 1 timeout remaining now in the half. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Third down, out of the shotgun. Looking for the wide out. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
And there's that connection that we've been expecting to see. That's something on film that really showed up, is this timing of the quarterback and wide receiver. And they haven't really established it yet today until here on 3rd down. That's a good job. Maybe it gets them going here a little bit for the future.
The shotgun running play call. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now this defense is in a perfect situation. You're creating an obvious passing situation for the offense, and you can get these pass rushers going. Get them out on the edge, let them get after the quarterback, and create havoc in the backfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Second down, we're going to throw it. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
The number one key to defend the screen pass is the ability to diagnose that it's going on, and this defense does a remarkable job. Look how quickly they understand what the offense is trying to do, and then they're there for a negative play. That's an outstanding job and just a defense that is very prepared.
Moves out of the pocket. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure works.
This offense has got to stay out of these third and long situations. This pass rush is too good, and here...
Hold on, Joe. Looks like this offense is going to go for it on fourth down at their own end of the field. Trying for a fourth down completion. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs. So the choice to go for it doesn't pan out this time.
I know this group wanted to be aggressive today, but this is more in the reckless category. It's on your own side of the 50. It's the first half. They had no success here leading into this fourth down. It's fourth and forever. And now the opposition has great field position. You're setting them up for success because of this reckless call on fourth down.
They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And the Yellow Jackets come up to the line in the hurry-up. Different pre-snap look from the linebackers now. And they'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break.
You know, Chris, we don't talk about it a lot, but the quarterback's best friend is when he doesn't have to be great to move the chains. Here they're able to hand the football off. The back is able to get across the line to gain, move the chains, create a first down. That's just like a gimme putt in golf for a quarterback. You don't have to think, and you're still moving the ball down the field.
First down here for this offense. Dropping back, it's Raiola. With the catch, it's Jacobs. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to scramble. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Chris, this is a disappointing attempt here on third down. You'd love to have a shot to move the chains. You don't want to throw the football away. However, as a quarterback, you do have to protect. You've got to protect your team in the entirety of the game situation. And sometimes, even on third down, it's not terrible to burn the ball.
The field goal is good.
It's a nice job capping off that drive with points, and that kick was beautiful. Right down the middle. Some serious confidence for this kicker going forward.
And the kick is a squib kick, taken by one of the up men. The returner is brought down. Gets us started on the next drive.
I always hold my breath when these returners start to try to fight for extra yardage, and here the ball hits the ground. But he is so fortunate that this bounces right back to them, and their offense can come on the field. That was almost a massive turnover in this game.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. Back in motion now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Caught behind the line. It's Valentine. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. The 8-yard completion makes it 2nd and 2. The opportunity for the play caller here to be a little bit aggressive. And he drops back in the gun. On the move now. Nothing open downfield, so they'll just throw it away.
Once you're outside of the tackle box, you can live to play another down as a quarterback, and he just throws it away. I like that decision. Didn't feel like there was much open down the field.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Looks like Illinois will have the first down. And one good for a first down. The offense still rolling. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Timeout taken by the Illini. That's their 3rd. And that's all they've got remaining here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Here comes the pressure. And that one is incomplete with just 9 seconds on the clock.
It really comes down to rhythm, Chris, and right now it just doesn't feel like the quarterback is in rhythm. Listen, it's there. They can complete this ball, but again, just not on the same page.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for 3rd and 7. And now the handoff. And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they get him down what will be the final play of this first half. Illinois will kick it off to get the second half going. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the Georgia Tech offense is back out there. Looking to pass, it's Raiola. Just flings it out of bounds, and the pass rush closing in. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Caught quickly. And here he goes. Goes out of bounds after a solid gain close to the 45.
That's a good find by this quarterback to move the chains and create another first down. And now you got to keep this momentum going. Take this ball and try to move it all the way down the field and put it in the end zone.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Chris, this is a great example of how to defend the RPO from a defensive perspective. Number one, your secondary player has to stay home and defend the pass. Then you've got to get off blocks up front. And when you're one-on-ones, if you can do that as a front seven, you can stop the run without the help of that secondary, and you can shut down the RPO.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Absolutely love this play call. I know it wasn't successful, but that's the exact situation where you want to take a shot. You feel like you're going to convert here on third down. You've only got inches to go. Why not take a shot and really force this defense to protect the entirety of the field? Just didn't go your way this time, but keep that in your back pocket.
To throw, it's Raiola. Back-to-back deep shots. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have first and goal right there.
That is a huge reversal here. It's third and long on your own side of the 50, and they get the massive play down the field, and now it's first and goal inside the 10. Got to pay this one off. After a huge completion that gets you all the way down the field, this offense has got to put it in the end zone. What a nice job by that quarterback.
Touchdown, Georgia Tech. And that will give them the lead now. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
You know, Chris, I love it when the quarterback is rewarded for doing the right thing. And here he goes through his read, and there's nothing there. So he's taking what the defense gives, and he checks the football down. He's got his running back open on the outside, just checks it down, and he takes it the distance. That is a beautiful job, good timing, and a touchdown for this offense.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. One man in the backfield, and he'll get the football. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Illinois. This back has been so hard to stop all year, and now, Joe, on this big stage, he's showing exactly why he's in the Heisman running.
Chris, it's remarkable. Every defense is out to stop him, and yet he continues to produce, and now into the end zone, headed towards that Heisman, headed to that moment with you on that stage, grabbing that hallowed trophy.
He's got it inside the 15. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense makes their way on the field. They'll run it here. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. They lean on the running back to get the first down. He's had a solid game, Joe. To me, even though they're behind on the scoreboard, no reason to panic and get away from the bread and butter.
Chris, I think that's exactly right. You never get bored taking a profit as a play caller. So if they're going to give you that run game, you take it. And then allow it to build to something more successful later. Watch for them to get to some run action pass and maybe play action pass to get it down the field here in the next couple of series.
To throw, it's Raiola. Makes the grab. It's Marsh. He's in the clear. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. They'll try to add the lead now to the PAT.
Chris, I always talk about it. Timing and accuracy from the quarterback create these yards after the catch. And here he's able to put the ball on time and on target. And it affords the wide receiver the ability to run after the catch into the end zone. That is beautiful football, offensive football 101.
It's a squib kick, fielded by one of the up men. Coverage team brings down the returner.
What a fortunate bounce right here. Ball is put onto the ground on the return, and yet the return team is able to recover this one, and it's still first down. No harm, no foul, but boy, that is a really precarious situation there.
So the Fighting Illini offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Stopped right there at the line, no gain.
What really good job by this defense. Look at him just swarm the ball carrier. He's got nowhere to go. It's just really a no-chance carry for the ball carrier, and a great tackle in the backfield.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. And this is going to be a safety.
Chris, this is perfect defense by this defensive end. You're supposed to set a hard edge, and you can see as this quarterback is trying to get outside of the pocket to the right. That defensive end is just not allowing him to do it. He keeps his outside arm free and is able to get the sack for a safety.
And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. And now he's got space ahead. Now here he goes. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Georgia Tech.
What I love about this throw is that it is on time, and when you're on time, you can complete the ball in tight windows. You can allow for yards after the catch, all of it. And here, they're able to get the completion for the touchdown. Beautiful job by this quarterback.
Extra point splits the uprights. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the kickoff will be returned. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Illinois sends the offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I've always been a big believer that you build defenses front to back and inside out. There is nowhere to go in the middle of this field right now. They're doing a great job of not allowing that offensive line to gain traction at the line of scrimmage. It's a beautiful stop right there. Really nowhere to go in the middle.
Give it to the back again. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
This is a solid adjustment by the defense here. The run game has been pretty good so far today, but here in the second half, you've got to do something different with your schematics, and the defense is able to pull up. That's a nice stop.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. The sure hands. It's Watkins. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up. So early movement from the offense. That'll push him back 5. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Caught over the middle. It's Dixon. They make the tackle, but he converts on 4th down. He'll be ruled down, but has enough for a first down with plenty to spare.
What a great conversion, and they pay off that gutsy call from their head coach to go for it on fourth down. In the pocket, the quarterback needs to pick a matchup and then be on time with the ball. The wide receiver is able to get past the sticks before he turns, and it's a completion and a first down.
Illinois lining up quickly here.
I love these drag routes from the slot receiver, and it takes a wide receiver that has a feel for space and coverage. He's got to understand whether it's man or zone. If it's man, put your chin in your shoulder and keep running through the green grass. If it's zone,
the pass rush gets home.
this is a no-chance play as a quarterback. This defensive end is getting off the ball so quickly. He is electric. That first step, he gets to the quarterback so quick, he's got nothing to do but protect the football, and thankfully for the offense, he's able to do so.
And he'll drop back here on third down. And here comes a deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
I tell you, you got to play well on third down. That's the money down for a quarterback. To be honest, Chris, I don't really care what a quarterback does on first and second. He's got to be great in situations, and one of those situations that I think about is third down. Unable to connect here.
Sorry to interrupt, Joel, but this offense is going to go for it here on fourth down. Receiver in motion now. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the grab. It's Watkins. And he goes out right near the 45-yard line. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. And the quarterback features the wide receiver. Has been one of the few bright spots for this offense today. Joe, can he make a play to make up this deficit?
Well, I think he might have to, Chris, because as you suggested, there just isn't much going right for this offense at this point, other than the matchup you've got on the outside. He's creating space. He's been reliable with his hands. That's where you can move the football. You might as well sit right there because that's what's working.
Georgia Tech with the lead here, Joe. We've reached the end of three. Time is running out to cut into the lead. Let's take a look at the game stats before we move on. Now we're set to start the final quarter of play here. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A play action, looking to throw. With the catch, it's Valentine. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, as a quarterback, you've got to consider yourself the sixth man in protection. And here against the blitz, the quarterback understands that there is a free blitzer. He's responsible for that defender. So you got to stand in with courage and then throw the ball accurately. This time against man defense, that's a tight
touchdown, fighting a line on. Way too much speed in that play. So the explosive touchdown play by this elite running back. We knew coming in, Joel, this was the guy who's going to have to carry this offense, and wow, has he stepped up.
I'm so impressed when we all know who the guy is going to be. He's the focal point of the offense. Guess who knew that? The defense. And yet they still can't stop him. That's how good he is and how good they are in front of him on the O-line. Terrific job by this group. Great game plan, and obviously getting your star going, that's a huge plus.
Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And here comes the Georgia Tech offense back out on the field. To the air, it's Raiola. Bringing pressure. He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Quick completion to the tight end. Goes out of bounds, but a solid gain that moves the ball outside the 40.
That's a good find by the quarterback. These early first downs within the series, they're so important to establish momentum. And now you've got to take that momentum and carry it with you. Try to get this ball down the field and go get points on this series.
Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. Now it's second down here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Sees an opening. They stop him, but it's a first down.
What an advantage for this offense that they have players that they can dump the ball off to on short completions, and then they can take it yards after the catch and create explosive plays. And here, again, it's about timing, getting the ball out quickly, and then the playmaking ability of these players on the outside.
The back's got it. He's got a creep. Football's loose. Scooped up in the defense. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up. And make first down yardage. Now, looks like the head coach made a smart move in that challenge. Officials are going to overturn their previous ruling after getting a look at that replay. The Yellow Jackets are on the move here. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
Stopping the run is about being sound fundamentally and schematically. You got to be where you're supposed to be in your gap, but then you got to fight. And this defense is fighting off blocks, making tackles. They're doing a really nice job.
Back to pass. It's Guayola. And he dumps it off to the tight end. He goes out of bounds, but they're just outside the 10. And the tight end continues to make an impact. They got the lead. They're down here in scoring position. He's already found the end zone, Joel. Do you lean on this guy that you trust?
Well, I would certainly trust him if he's in single coverage. And so if you come out and it's man-to-man, I would target that tight end in a heartbeat. Now, if they double cover him, go elsewhere. Maybe run the football or even go to the opposite side. But if he's single covered, he gets the ball.
Here's an easy completion to the back out of the backfield. He stopped right at the line. That's sure tackling.
Well, as the coaches told us, it was going to be a huge key to create negative yardage plays, in particular on first down. Defense is able to do it here.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, that's a big play by the defense because now the offense is off schedule. They're behind the chains on third down. They can get after them with the pass rush.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. On the run here. Lets it go. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now fourth down.
Chris, I know they would love to stick this ball in the end zone and gain that two-possession lead, but the prudent thing here is to send your field goal kicker on the field, make that kick, and at least force them to go down the field and score a touchdown.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
That is such a big kick, Chris, because now they've got to go down and have to get the ball in the end zone just to tie it up. Beautiful job by the offense of putting themselves in range, and ice in his veins, this kicker buries it.
Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. So the Illinois offense heads back out onto the field. Conference championship trophy at stake. This offense got to find the end zone in this possession. Back to pass. It's Boyd. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
I don't often say this, but that's a nice job by the quarterback because there's nowhere to throw this football. They do a great job of covering up this screen, and because of that, the quarterback just has to eat it. Remember, on a screen, you've got linemen downfield, so you can't throw the ball away. All you can do is try to throw it at his feet or take the sack, and here, a sack, you live to play another down.
Went backwards on first down, so it's 2nd and long here from the 10. On the run, it's Valentine. He's got room to run, look out! And the defense brings him down.
This group is so dominant on the ground. If you got a back like this, why not? Give him the rock. Let him churn up these yards. They've been totally dominant at the line of scrimmage and completely controlled this game on the ground.
The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Can he make it to the marker? He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Looks like they'll try to ride with their best player, this running back who's in the Heisman conversation, feeding him the ball. He's known for his stamina. Can he step up and be the hero right now?
Chris, what I love about this moment is that everyone knows he's getting the ball. The offense knows it, the defense knows it, and now it's just about who can execute every single play.
Illinois getting set with a 1st and 10 now. There's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I think the mark of a great defense is not just a defense that can get off the field and create stops, but it's also a defense that builds into those stops. For me, it's negative yardage plays. When you can go out there and create a loss, a tackle for loss, now you're really doing something. They're able to do that right here.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. And the pressure's on. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack at a crucial moment.
It looks to me like this quarterback is really struggling seeing the defense. This is just zone defense, and you can tell he's not very comfortable, and he's sitting in the pocket. He doesn't understand where his eyes should start and where he should go with the football, and because of that, the indecision leads to a sack. He really needs to start locating the safety right at the snap to understand the coverage that he sees.
Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Here we are late in a one-score game, and they're going to go for it on 4th down. Their last chance here. Looking for a late, deep throw. And it's incomplete as the defense gets a big 4th down stop. That's going to be a turnover on downs for the offense. What a performance by this defense, and how fitting that a sack comes into play. A chance for this defense now to seal the game.
Chris, this pass rush has been dominant today. They've been in the backfield the entire day, and there's been no answer, no adjustment.
Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Powers into the end zone. And they'll set up now for the extra point try. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And He's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. Here's the first play of the drive now, set up at the 24. Looking downfield, it's Boyd. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. The catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but he could have used that when his football game was still in doubt. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Really good timing from this secondary. The contact arrives right when the ball arrives, and it's able to dislodge it. Great job from them. Incomplete pass.
Looking to pass here on second down. Quick throw to his receiver. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
This is one of the advantages of playing zone defense is that the eyes of the defender are all over the quarterback. So even though it looks like a completion, he's able to break on the football and create contact to knock it loose.
He escapes the pocket. Using his legs on the scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Defense keeps that to a very short gain. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Fired into a tight window and picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. At the 10. Touchdown, Georgia Tech. A crucial pick six.
He's in a position, Chris, where he just has to force the football down the field, and the defense is taking advantage of that. What an incredible performance by this group, all around, offensively, defensively, and now certainly heading for a victory.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Oh, and it's recovered by the kicking team. A special teams turnover. Ouch. The game is in hand here, but the offense looking to inflict more punishment here in the final seconds. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Add 6 more points to the total.
Just so difficult to stop this group. They are so good, and now a big lead here in the fourth quarter. This one seems like it's over.
And the extra point splits the uprights. And a timeout is taken with just 1 second remaining in the game. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And the coverage team brings him down as time runs out. That'll do it. Game over. Winning a conference championship in a league this strong clearly is one of the preseason goals for this team. And you can